Man, listen, I stayed in the shelter. They just bought 500 people from Haiti. And they got 3 more buses that's at Logan Airport coming here. It seems like they get it before we get it. They got housing already. Ain't been here 2 or 3 weeks. And why we ain't getting it? And we was born and raised here. That's not right. I don't hate on people because they might be worse than us. But we don't have nothing. You got people here that are racist, that's been racist. People come to me and say, nigga, get out of here. Go back to where you live at and try to make money. This is supposed to be the home of the free.
Like a big problem, especially specifically in Massachusetts when it comes to the housing crisis, just because it's become so unaffordable as like the prices of housing has gone up. It's harder for people, especially from like lower income housing, to be able to maintain that threshold. I created this organization and it's still in its like very early formulation stages. Every day I would walk to the Emerson Fitness Center, which is by the Macy's in downtown Crossing, and every day I would see all these homeless people, and I was like this is a problem. Like when we talk about solving problems, it's like, okay, you know, what's the first thing you see in your community when you go outside? And if I'm seeing a bunch of people that are like on the streets clearly suffering, I think we're doing a disservice to our community not to try and help those people or give back in some sort of way. St. Francis House is a place that usually takes individuals who are in rehabilitation or just unhoused individuals, and it's kind of like a space where they can be day to day, and they do different things there. I mean, they like do different forms of like therapy or just a place for people to spend their time. They also do some expressive art, they were telling me, and they're very interested in expanding creative like endeavors there, because I did email them and I specifically asked, what are you guys looking for? And I mentioned how Emerson is a very creative place and we're filled with creative people, and they were talking about how they would like an a cappella group to come down. And because we have so many organizations on campus, I'm like, this is a perfect way for people to get involved and like be able to kind of collaborate together. I decided to create the social media account, Emerson Homeless Outreach, and I decided to, try and reach out to local shelters and get Emerson on board to help create that connection. And specifically because we're an art school and we're creative people and we're creatives, if we can help implement that into those places and into places like St. Francis House and kind of bring more of our own spin onto things. There's also another group on campus called Boston Common Coalition for the Homeless, and they also do distribution, and they do walks like every other Friday, and just to kind of like distribute like, sandwiches to people, stuff like that. That's really important. And then as this new organization starts taking its baby steps to become something bigger, then just kind of having more members on board and student support definitely is a big, important factor.